Hello, Miss Potts. I got your question here. They want you to create a modified box plot that uses symbols to identify outliers. Then they explain that to you here. Now, in your book, on page 104 and 105, you'll be sure and want to read these two pages. They talk about IQRs, which is interquartile range, and they talks about box plots on these two pages, so they'll be real important with this problem. I've taken the data here and I've put it in numerical order from lowest to highest. They want you to create a horizontal line of a modified box plot, extends as far as the minimum data entry that is not an outlier and the maximum data that's not an outlier. And they explain that on here on page 104, how to find that. Identify the outliers, draw it. Use X to plot any outliers. So I've listed here in order. To draw a box plot, you need the first, second, and third quartile. Okay, there's 18 pieces of data here, and so if I multiply that by 25% to get the position of the first quartile, that comes out to 4.5. And so the fifth, I would look at the fifth piece of data. If I multiply it by 0.5, that's 9. And then if I multiply it by 0.75, this will give me the quartiles. That's 13.5. So I need to use these to find the quartiles. So I need to find the fifth score. That'll give me the first quartile. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, three, four, 5. So this would be at the first quartile. It has 25% of data below it, or 4 scores. Now I need to find the 10th one, which would have 9 scores below it. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that would be the score with the at the second quartile. It's got 9 scores, or half the scores below it. Then 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Whoops. And so that'll be the third quartile here. So I'm supposed to construct a box plot here. Let's see if I can move this up some. Okay. So a box plot, you'll have it look like this. You have the middle quartile, you have the whiskers, and then you have any outliers. The first quartile here is the score of 43. That's at the first quartile. The second quartile was the 53. And the third quartile was 63. Okay, we need to find out how long these whiskers are. And that's on that page I mentioned earlier, 104. The whiskers, 104, you'll find that on the whiskers here, that if you're greater than let's see, the third quartile plus 1.5 times the IQR, which is the interquartile range. And so I need to find the interquartile range. The IQR is 63 minus, wait, no, that's 63, minus, let's see, 43. So the IQR is 20. And so let's see, so the third quartile 63 plus 1.5 times 20. So that'd be, so anything greater than 93 would be considered an outlier. And so we only have one score greater than 93, and that's 98. So this box plot would end at 87, and then you'd have a 98, you'd have an outlier. And we need to similarly find the outliers on the other end. And so on the other end, to find outliers, you got to look for anything less than the first quartile minus 1.5 times 20. Well, the first quartile was 43, so we need anything less than 43 minus 30. Do we have anything smaller than 13? So if I come up here, this score is 32, and we do have one score that's 10, so it would be an outlier. And so to finish my box plot here, I'd have it come down to 32, and then we'd have an outlier of 10. And so we got two outliers, a 10 and a 98. They're beyond the whiskers, and I calculated here to find out, what the length of the whiskers. And so I hope this helps.